fucking estrogen hormones, but they make sure they do it within a time frame before they lose their masculinity. That shit is absurd. That is wrong. And people are not realizing that. Just like the video I let you listen to where the girl was talking about why she think that y'all shouldn't have voted against the part where women can get have control over their own bodies, because she feel as though like, okay, yeah, you get to have an abortion because you decide to, but the man doesn't get to decide whether to be on child support or not. Why does a man have to be tied into something that he has no control over, but yet you can have control over something? Like that's absurd. That's one-sided. Like, she makes a valid point when you think of it that way. Everybody else is not going to agree with her. Everybody else is not going to agree with what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If a man doesn't want anything to do with a child, why should he be forced to put on child support for 18 years? Where if a woman doesn't want anything to do with a child, she has the option to go and get a fucking abortion. Like, at the end of the day, you have to realize what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And stop trying to get around that and say, oh, well, it's my body, my choice. But shit, it's his pockets, his choice.
Okay, so what about the transgender people?
What do you mean, what about them? I already told you how I feel about that. Any woman or man that think that they were born in the wrong body or the wrong sex, they're mentally retarded. You have to call it for what it is. If you seen a dog walking down the street and it started purring like a cat, you're going to say something is wrong with that dog, are you not? If you saw a cat that was walking around barking like a dog, you're going to say something is wrong with that cat. It's the same fucking difference. If a woman want to walk around and act like she's a man, she's mentally retarded. She's mentally disabled. There's something mentally wrong with that woman. And vice versa. A man walking around putting on a fucking dress, high heels, mascara, lashes, and talking like a fucking woman and being feminine, there's something wrong with him. You need to make a program that could help these people for their mental disability. Just like you have people with fucking Down syndrome or people with fucking bipolar or ADHD. You have medication for that. Have medication for these people who think that they're in the wrong opposite sex or opposite body. Give the fucking men more testosterone to help correct their way of thinking. Give the women more estrogen so they realize that they're not a man, they're a woman. You're made to reproduce as a woman. You're not made to fucking put a strap on and go fuck other fucking women. Same thing with a man. You're not meant to bend over and get fucking drilled in the ass. What's wrong with you? If you're a Christian, you believe that God put you on this earth to reproduce, to create more offsprings, then why would you want to do such things? It makes no sense. Why would you want to go and have somebody inject a fucking needle into you to put sperm into a fucking egg and think that you're going to have a successful baby when you didn't conceive it the way that